job is that going to be? Is it going to be Eco or somebody else? And it looks like Stellar is going to drop his solo, so that's great news for Team Liquid.
Ooh, and this is an intense moment here. Eco gets spotted. They recognize the camos there. The hill went over in their favor, the stronghold here.
We're going to hop right on board here with Eco from Team Liquid, who has the camo. And what I'm going to focus on in this clip is right here, the use of the camo. Now, this is a short clip, but what's important to acknowledge here and what's important to understand is how he uses the camo when he encounters an enemy who is already looking out for him. Now, that enemy is capturing the stronghold, but instead of charging in and going mano a mano with him and making his presence known by charging the railgun or by running up and meleeing or by taking control into the stronghold and then letting the enemy know that, hey, I'm here, he sits there, he waits, he stays behind that little red barrier that you can call the hill. In Halo 5, it's the stronghold barrier. And by doing that, he creates a little bit of a blurred line, so to speak, for the enemy's viewpoint. Again, HD TVs, just as I explained in the previous reviews, and you can see a little bit of the warping of the map on your screen. However, with that red barrier, it makes it a little bit more of a challenge. So instead of firing the railgun, giving the guy a chance to dodge, he throws a frag grenade, which is a hit the ground, tick, boom, and the guy's weak. Now, as he throws the grenade, he's able to see him move, which is fine, because what Eco does is ingenious by backing off, playing it smart, and then as he backs off, he gets that hit marker right there. So he knows how hard he just hit the enemy. Whether it was a soft or hard frag hit, that was a hard hit. He also just got shot once. But instead of sprinting away or thrusting away, he walks away, gets behind the corner, makes himself not visible to the enemy because he doesn't know where exactly he went. He didn't hear him thrust. He didn't hear him clamber up, anything like that. So he doesn't know exactly where he's at. So he lets his camo re-engage, and then he re-engages in the battle. By re-engaging in the battle at full camo, as you can see off that first shot right there, the enemy does not know where exactly he's at. So Eco is able to get a very easy, very clean first shot, giving him the advantage and allowing him to win this gunfight. And it's not even a gunfight. That's what is so important to understand when it comes to power-ups and general gameplay. When you have the advantage, keep the advantage, okay? In other words, when he threw that frag grenade, he could have easily made himself disadvantaged by clambering, thrusting, running away, doing a million other things. But here, all he does is nice and steady, take it easy, duck behind the corner, peek back out, full camo, shot, and then bam, it's done in 2 shots. Why is it done in 2 shots? Again, he got the frag grenade at a full hit. Now, the enemy, Envyus, doesn't have the stronghold. They did not take out camo. They didn't take out an enemy player of Liquid. And it's just an overall excellent execution of camo one-on-one battle for Eco. I mean, this couldn't have been done better by most other players. Know how to use your camo, know when to use your camo, know where to use your camo. Try not to engage in one-on-one battles, but if you do, outsmart the player. Don't challenge him straight up one-on-one in a melee battle. You're evening the playing field. Anytime you have a step up, an advantage in a combat situation of a one-on-one, two-on-one, whatever the case, play it smarter. Don't play it as if you're a bull trying to take out a cape, because you're not going to win. If you do win, congrats, but you're going to be low shield. He walks away full camo, full shield, keeps the stronghold, keeps being able to support his team. Great job, Eco.
P3 dropped down, maybe thrust into P2. That's why he placed it where he did. Wasn't a player there, but with the time, 7:48 was last time camo spawned. Not sure when they grabbed it exactly, but within the next 10 seconds, we're going to see both teams focus on P1 control.
Yeah, Hoop was the guy to get it, so you have to assume that Envy has the time, and there it is. That one gets burned right around that 7:38 mark. They find the sword. Rayne gets a double kill. That's all 4 dead. All they got to do is toss his flag out to the sword guy and run it. There it is. There goes the toss. It's going down P1. He clambers a little bit and stutters, but is he going to be able to keep his shields? No one in position, I don't think, to go and get the pull. I think we're going to a game number 7. He's weak. Oh my gosh, the flag is staying there. He got it. Whoa.
Whoa, Tom almost took me out right there, jumping out of his chair, but that's all good. Tom,
Sorry,
I love the energy. That was insane.
Here we're going to feature another one of my favorite players, Rayne from Team Liquid. He's got control of Pink 2, which is always, no matter what Halo you're in, it's always a positive place to be. It's a great place to establish control if you're smart about it. Now, here, what they're talking about, as you heard in the pre-clip, is that camo is coming up. Now, whether Rayne is getting call-outs from his team, his coach, or he simply knows that camo's coming up, he knows that it's time to drop down and look. Now, the guy that was just up there at Pink 2 could very well be dropping down to look for the camo, or he could have gone to Pink 3. He probably didn't get the call-out that the guy's up there on Pink 3, so he instinctively goes down and tries to find him down there. I'm not sure if it's the same guy, but regardless, he knows there's going to be at least one enemy down there, okay? Now, that being said, it's his job to control Pink 1 and camo. He's the one in control of that part of the map. It would be very nice if he had a teammate to support him on at least near his base or top mid. You can see right here on the screen, which is why I did that slow rewind and fast forward, is because you can see that his teammate that would otherwise be helping him shoot cross map or control the middle just went down. That's unfortunate, but that doesn't mean that you can't handle the situation on your own. What I mean is that if camo is coming up, or sword is coming up on middle, or any other map, you can still be a deterrent if you can't execute a perfect kill. Now, if that's what you're going to do is be a deterrent, then you need to be calling out the whole time what is happening to your team so that they know if the enemy got camo and they know what to do to help you out as they respawn. In this particular case, Rayne does an amazing job of being able to time that camo, get the double kill, pick up the sword, and prepare for the flag run. Now, he doesn't have to do anything to actually go in to get the flag because his teammate is there. Hey man, I got sword, give me flag. Why? It's Halo 5, I'm 5% faster, let's get this shit done. Okay, here's the flag, I'll keep controlling their spawn. They shouldn't spawn under the base, they shouldn't spawn on top of the base, they'll spawn over at car side. All we have to do is get control of middle and control what they're gonna do. Just like Renegade, Heinz, Ace, and APG in my earlier reviews. Set up that wall, get that flag run, clean and simple. Now here, he has a stutter step. However, that stutter step comes because instead of doing a jump toss, he does a walk toss with the flag initially. If he had jumped and thrown the flag, it would have gone down further and he wouldn't be running into this problem. But regardless, they have the right idea to start. See right there, the light jump or the light toss. So if he had been able to jump and throw it, or jump thrust throw it, it would have gone further. He wouldn't have had that misstep there. It's not a big deal. He still got away with it. Now here, what I don't like is basically he hasn't been shot at all. Okay. He should have timed a slide thrust into the flag straight as opposed to coming up into the attic. This is taking way too much time, and then to top off this delay, he goes up there and does a ground pound, which is normally safe, right? But if your team is set up and you have the reliability of your team's setup to be able to back you up, to be able to cap a flag clean, just from where you were at P Street, thrust, slide the flag in, you're clean. You can thrust back after you kept the flag if you want to be safe. But going up into the attic is just a delay, and it's giving the team an opportunity to push in and shoot you. Now, in this case, as I said, they spawned at car. So they have a clear angle right into the base to be able to shoot him. Here, and as I described in the previous reviews, when you ground pound a flag in, it's safe sometimes. But when you do this, you are delaying in the air, you are delaying when you hit the ground, so you're liable to die at any point during this whole process. And in this case, he does die. However, as you just see, and the reason that this is such a highlight is because you see his teammate come in and slide in and score the flag, which is what I was just saying. And I'm freeze framing here because I said they're gonna spawn car side. There's 2 guys right there. I believe in a second here we see another guy come in from the front. Yep, right there. So 3 guys, all from the car side of the map, because Liquid had an amazing setup to get this flag cap. Now they won the match, this game, so it's fine that he died technically, but it still isn't worth the pointless death in my eyes. If you want to say that that's just statting and they won and you want to create that argument, that's fine. I'll side with you on that. However, he could have survived and gone on as it is now. They won, but he could have stayed alive, and it was great that his team was there to support him. That's a perfect example of how well they were set up in communicating. I would have liked to have seen him go the faster, easier route, knowing that his team had his back, knowing that Liquid had control of the map, and then from there simply gotten the cap, relied on his team, and then we wouldn't be seeing this freeze frame of 3 people ambushing the base. And you heard the commentary. Tom got really worked up at this and almost knocked Elamite out.